This is review 2. We're going to get this up and rolling. So here we go. Find the value of x. Assume that C is the center of the circle and that segments that appear tangent are tangent. If they're tangent, they're congruent. X is 14. Done. Over here, let's see, what do I want to do? I want to draw on a right angle. Boom. Why? Because I can. Point of tangency. So then that means that this is 12, this is a 5. Special right triangle means 5, 12, 13. To find x, that's going to be 13, take away 5, which is 8. Second one right here. An outside angle is half the difference of my arcs. X is equal to 1/2 of 95 minus 25, which is 1/2 of 70 or 35 degrees. Number 4, same thing. Outside angle is half the difference of my two arcs. So 20 is equal to 1/2 of x minus 45. I'm going to multiply everything by 2. I get 40 is equal to x minus 45. Adding that 45 over, x must be 85 degrees. Number 5. If I've got segments crossing each other inside the circle, it is piece by piece. So I'm going to take one segment right here, and I'm going to have 5 times x. And that must be equal to my other segment, which is 4 times 10. Putting those together, that was a mistake to use x twice. We now have 5x is equal to 40, which means x is 8. Number 6. When you've got segments that go outside, it is outside times whole. If I look at the top segment, my outside is 6. My whole is going to be 6 plus x. So I've got 6 times 6 plus x. My bottom segment down here, my outside is 5, and my whole is 5 plus 7. So 5 times 5 plus 7, which is 12. Cleaning that up right now, I have 36 plus 6x is equal to 60. Subtracting 36, I've got 6x is equal to 24, which means x is 4. Yay! And then we go on to number 7. Same thing, outside times whole. This top piece is just an 8, and it's the same for both outside and whole. That's okay. So outside times whole, I've got 8 times 8. My bottom piece, I've got x, and then x plus 12. For the whole. So I've got 64 is equal to x squared, that's a quadratic, and 12x. What does that mean? We need to factor or use quadratic formula. So I'm going to set this equal to 0. 0 is equal to x squared plus 12x minus 64. That is factorable. And I'm going to turn that into x plus 16 times x minus 4 equal to 0. In which case, if you set them equal to 0 and solve, you get answers of negative 16 and positive 4. Last I checked, if you were measuring a distance, negative 16 doesn't really make sense, so we ignore it and just keep x equals 4. There are 2 possible solutions, but only one makes sense in the context. Last one right here, number 8, is piece times piece. X times 5 must be equal to 8 times 10. 5x equals 40 means x is equal to 8. Cat must come down. I know, the desk is off limits. I'm sorry, you want to be there. And with that, 4 minutes. We're plugging along. I'm going to cut this one into 2 parts.